What's going on? What's going on?
Yes, sir. I hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, what you trying to do? What you want to talk about today?
It don't even matter, bro. I'm going with the flow.
I know I had my homeboy on the line a while ago, and I had to send his ass an invite to this one.
All right.
And we were talking about how we talking about a bunch of different things, but we
You need to
also
talk about how to get this money, man.
yeah I
Easy,
want
easy. You feel me? Easier than what we doing.
I want to get the bread too. You know what I'm saying? But I do believe that money is a distraction.
It
And
is.
you know what I'm saying, and they using it as a distraction to for one, they distracting black people with it
Yeah.
because like technology then got to the point where okay, black people like, oh, we figured out how to make money now, oh, we all gonna be rich. Well, that's great, but it ain't no need being rich if your ass about to die.
When I wrote a song about something you did the last time me and you talked, not today but the other day, and I ain't really write one. I ain't wrote in since 2020, so I was like I better start back right. And I had to do a little, when I write, I have to, the reason why I don't like to write there's many reasons why I don't like to write, but one of the main reasons is that I like to know what I'm talking about. So I do a lot of research when I write one song. So it takes me a lot longer than it does than freestyling, of course. But I did some research, bro, on what was it? I did some research on. I tried to find out. The song was about conscious people, basically, in your book. And it was like I did some research. I was like, I was wondering how many conscious people is it in the world,
Hmm.
and I said I'm gonna look it up, you know. So of course that wasn't there because white folks don't believe in the word conscious like that. So what I did was instead of doing it with the humans, I just did it with dried fruit and vegetables. The shit conscious people claim they eat. But anyway, I went on the site and I went to researching it and living deal. And then out of nowhere, lo and behold, just from looking up conscious, it went straight to black folk. And it said black people spend in 2017, black people spent 900 it was more than this, but $940 million on dried fruit and vegetables. And it's and when you read on down, it said add hair, nails, and all the brand that black people buy. It said it was a whopping 1.2 trillion, and it would be like a collapse in the economy worldwide if black people wake up. See, that's something that we as a people got to be really focused on right there, because if the whole world is dependent on our ignorance, that's why we dying.
That's true. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like if we began to practice group economics, okay, granted, that'll take black people to a dominating power in the world, but
Yep.
we still a dominating force based off materialism and the
That's
ego.
right. Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And like that's the shit that's causing a lot of the destructive behavior.
Exactly. It is. Cause niggas still killing the motherfuckers about Jordans. These
Hmm.
niggas ain't moved up to Gators yet, nigga. If you my age, nigga, and you ain't wearing Gators, you ain't gonna kill nobody for stepping on your Gators, cause you can just dust them bitches off. There's
Yeah, I
something
know.
bad wrong with you.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's definitely a problem. I thought we was here to save the world, but that ain't the case. This guy gonna destroy the world anyway. He gonna regurgitate it again. But you know what I got? You know what he told me? He every time he do that, that's the true evolution. So that's really what evolution came from. Evolution comes from when the earth regurgitates itself. Like instead of us being evolution of monkeys, we was actually evolutions of dinosaurs. You know what I'm saying? So it's like He's like, when he regurgitate the earth this time, and he bring man back, man might be superpower. You know what I'm saying? They might have powers and shit. So every time he basically regurgitate, he just starts it over. But the whole purpose, that's what I got in trouble about on YouTube. I did I had to, cause he told me to. But the whole purpose of we all are one body. That's the focal point, bro. That's the key. So I me and you talked about it one time and I didn't get it. So, I meditated on it for a while. And finally, he told me the answer to the question that we were looking for. And basically, it go like this. You know what I'm saying? Of course, God ain't by himself. But that's a whole nother dimension that man have yet to even experience. But the problem with this is that when we do experience it, we're going to experience it as one body again. And the reason why, basically, long story short, God can't move forward until we all play our roles. It don't matter if you're a crackhead. It don't matter if you're a pimp. It don't matter what role you in life. You need to do the mission. Instead of people trying to get the white picket fence in the house, they need to be focused on the mission at hand, which don't take money and brand clothes. You know what I'm saying? And so it's almost like when guys they got this I think you got the other book, but that book came with two books. That book I gave you can't remember the name of it, but it came with two books. The first one I read, and according to that book, let's say guy had a kid, and it was talking about a kid on the baseball field. So child came up to bat, to be the batter, and he won the game, but he knew the game was fixed, and he told God, I want light like you. I want to be powerful like you. But God didn't want that for him, but he persisted on it. Now, this is God. This is God. This is our creator. So he was like, okay. Well, he, boom, kicked his ass down here, and he had to start from the ground. But when he kicked his ass down here, you just got to visualize this shit. He fell into a whole bunch of pieces. And all of those pieces had to experience every aspect of life. Getting ate by sharks, you know what I'm saying, swallowed by a snake, everything. You had to experience everything. You had to go through all these experiences. Because he showed me my past life. And I'm going to tell you some freaky shit. I got stuck at this house. And at this house, bro, one thing I ain't never in my life seen a group of Capricorns in the same spot. At this house, bro, it's like 6 people in this house. Out of 6 people, it's like 5 Capricorns. One of them got the same exact birthday as me. And he white and he from Texas. So the boy act like a nigga though. But the thing was, I knew something was weird about it. So eventually I got a vision because I told you I don't have dreams. And in the past, like that guy fed me to a snake, bro. So God wanted me to go over there and apologize to him, and that's what I did not too long ago. Tell him that I forgive him. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I had to do. But I seen the whole thing. I was a child, and he fed me to a huge ass anaconda snake. It was like in a whole different time zone, and I was like, God damn. But anyway, long story short, basically,
that's a rough way to damn die, boy.
Ain't it though? Yeah. But anyway, the moral of the story is this: if everybody don't play their part, when God go to his dimension, his leg might not move, bro, or his arm might not move. His whole body don't function right because everybody's not playing their part. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's like
that's Allah. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's basically it though. You get the gist of it, the rest of it. But yeah, it's like the people who going against the grain, who's trying to actually be God. He showed me, like for instance, when I astro and I went to the other world, he showed me a level, or I'm gonna say a level that only he can go in. You don't even go. Well, yeah, you go in there with him sometime, but he mainly go in there by himself because it's dangerous. But it's fun to the guys. And in this, he let me take a peek. I had to go in there to get you one time. So when I went in there to get you, bro, in this place, it's a whole bunch of sewing machines, and they using this bitch like we go to a game room and play with guns and shit. So I was like, so God, what this saying? He basically was telling me, what I'm trying to tell you is that I don't want y'all to save the world, because that ain't what I need y'all to do. I need y'all to get people back to acting normal, basically, because people, since we done went into social media, what people don't realize is you can really, I see why in the Bible it say 144,000, bro. I even looked online. If you look online and see how many bad people it is in the world, which is easier than people think it is, you see the companies, the corporations, the shit they work for, whoever they work for, bro, that shit, the numbers start to drop dramatically. So literally, bro, it is about 140, by the time the world get ready to end, it's not going to be but about 144,000 people who make it. Because think about it. If you got a house full, you got a family, and y'all family depend on your pay, and you own a business, and your business done got to a point where you had to make some fucked up decisions, what decision is you going to really truly make? The problem with this is most people make the wrong decision, and that is, even though it seemed right to them, it's not the right decision.
So what decision should they have made?
Go back broke.
To go back broke.
That's right, because self-sufficiency is wealth. It's wealth. Because if you think about it, you got a yard, you got food. You know what I'm saying? You got everything you need to actually survive. Anything else we going to work for materials.
Facts.
And so I got in trouble on YouTube and on so. But yeah, we was talking about my astro project. Cause I don't have dreams. I have, I guess they call prophet, whatever confirmations or something like that. Yeah. But I ain't never dreamed in my life. So when I have a experience, I have to go immediately and tell this particular person what I had a dream about. And before you came on about astro projecting me astro, cause I astro a lot. Cause I meditate. I try to meditate at least 2 hours a day. You know, so right. I'm actually not. I was doing 3 and 4, but of course, you know, we got work, we got other shit we have to do. So I went down to 2 hours. Well, me and he was trying to wonder what in the fuck, you know, one, how to wake up our people, and 2, what is the main purpose of us being here? You know, is it to save the planet, save the earth? And I thought it was to save the earth, but that actually is not what it is. And what it mainly is that we all are one body, and that's why I be telling folks to decode the Bible, because the Bible ain't nothing but a code book anyway. So, and we all are one body. So basically, long story short, God can't move forward unless everybody in the world play their position. It don't matter if you're a drug addict. It don't matter if you're a pimp, prostitute. It don't matter what role you are in life. You need to play it to the T. You got to be the best at whatever you are, whatever your role is. And I understand that because my parents left me at 12, and if it wasn't for the pimps and the prostitutes who raised me, I could have been getting molested and raped the whole time. But thankfully, it was good people who took me in and just showed me the game. So I understand exactly what God was saying. So when God, in order for God to move forward, because it's other dimensions, and God, I wouldn't tell nobody else this, of course, I'm going to just tell y'all this, but God, he ain't alone. Because, you know, everybody wonder, is it just him? But it ain't. But he is our creator, but it is another source that created him. So in order for him to keep up with his people, we must become one body again. And it's simple. People think it's hard, but it's not. People think you got to do all this stuff like with the churches and stuff, but that ain't even it. That ain't got nothing to do with it really at all. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you got to buy by the Mayats and stuff like that, but still, even though you're a drug addict or a plug, you still can be a good person. So that's the key. The key is that no matter what kind of position you are in life, you need to try to be the best person that you're supposed to be in your essence. Because the real Bible and the first Bible is written in your essence. You need to be that best person that you feel in your essence, no matter what. So that's the goal here, you know. And and honestly, I see how God doing it because it'll be very easy to wake up our people if we looked at it like that, man. Instead of looking at it like everybody need to do this and everybody do that, it's better to just look at it like everybody need to just play their role and try to be like I got this saying I tell niggas on the block that be trying to steal from me, and I have to go take my shit back because I own a studio. And when I take my like one nigga, I had some Ray-Ban glasses, and it was a gang from Chicago came here. It was like 5 of them boys, and my Ray-Ban glasses got missing, but I know where they live. So me and my wife drove over there, and I walked right in his house, and I pulled my glasses off his face. And I said, if you a steal, you'll suck a dick. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, is you going to be a man or a woman? You know what I'm saying? So, so basically that's it. So if you had to wait, if we had to figure out a way to wake black people up, I think the reason why it ain't being done is because we trying too hard in an area that doesn't need, that we don't have to try in anymore.
Well, I agree with you on that. Like, I think, like, and I know bro will agree with me, and you will too, is that the process that I try to go about is the empowerment of people, because you can't really wake people up, but once they see their own power, I think that's how they truly gonna wake up, is by showing them their own power.
Exactly. Exactly, bro. Showing them, because what people don't know is even though we don't have chains on our body, we still got chains on our brain, on our mind, on our, you know, our conscience, you know, our ego. And niggas love their ego stroke. So, you know, we got to get past that right there.
Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was talking to you the other day when you came by the house, and I'll talk about the shine. You know what I'm saying? Shining his ego.
You
know what I'm saying? That's masculine, all masculine energy.
That's right.
So
that's right. So that's an issue, dude. That, and it, you know what? When I got into it with my teacher in New York, when I did that last live with him, cause he got a pretty good fan. He got like 24,000 people. So he stopped me. He didn't stop me in the mid of it, but he stopped me somewhere near the end. And it was a female, him and a female was talking shit to me. He's supposed to be my teacher, but he, you know, on my side. And I'm thinking I'm doing the right thing. And that's when I found out that he was using his knowledge to get pussy. So the girl was like, the girl that was attacking me with him, she said, I'm just saying that shit too personal, that shit too emotional. You shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. I said, let me tell you something. First and foremost, we all talking about conscience, right? White folks don't talk about conscience, just niggas. And that's the first problem. And so the white folks basically trying to say we ain't got to call ourselves conscious because we know right from wrong. That's all I told her. She said, so what you saying? I said, what I'm saying is that if you don't heal your inner child, you ain't never going to be the so-called conscious person you proclaiming to be at this moment. Like my uncle, he got a whole bunch of cars. This man is like 60, 70 years old. He got Escalades, the Cadillacs, all of them got kits and rims on it. So I went somewhere with him, and I got nice shit. He got nice shit. So he liked to fuck with me, but he noticed I ain't been buying wheels and shit no more. And he bought some damn wheels for $15,000. I said, God damn, man, you still buy wheels? And everybody where we was at laughed, but I wasn't trying to be funny. I was just saying, God damn, bro, you grown as hell. You spent $15,000 on some goddamn wheels, and you know for a fact that there's people struggling around you. So, you know, I was just looking at the obvious of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah. And we can't blame it on stupidity or being asleep. You just can't blame it on that anymore, bro. Because if it's 7 billion people in the world, and you telling me out of 7 billion people, 600 million and 900,000 people are fucking mentally retarded, no, that's something wrong.
Yeah, something wrong with that picture.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, something wrong with that picture. Real bad.
Yeah, real bad. Real bad. So, and I know a lot of white women. I know I fuck with a lot of white women, bro, and bad as hell, got plenty of money, and they be out there in the fields with their husbands planting shit and getting dirty and shit. So there's no reason in the world that our women Like this one black girl that tried to tell me she was country, but her nails was longer than my car. Bitch, you can't plant no garden with them nails on.
I'm trying to damn tell you. I'm trying to tell you, like they kill me with that conscious shit, but ain't none of them out there getting their hand dirty.
Ain't nobody getting their hand dirty, bro. And I told them that last night when I wrote that song for you for your book. I said 1.2. They said black people spent 1.2 trillion in 2017 off of dried fruit, vegetables, and material shit, nails, hair, and shit like that. I said, you know how many people bought the book? I said one. Oh, and then I said, oh, but you waiting for your oppressor to buy the book and tell you about it, right? That's what you waiting for. I said, but if it's that many conscious people in the world, if you spend 1.2 trillion and you can't buy, and this man wrote a conscious book basically for niggas, and you ain't bought but once, so what's this telling us? Somebody lying somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Because conscious people, last time I checked, we all supposed to stick together.
Last time I checked.
For real. We all supposed to stick together. You know what I'm saying? Like I told my homeboy, the niggas I got rid of, you know, they want to fuck with me again. I said, I'm not going to fuck with you because I should be able to, even though I don't care, I still should be able to trust you around my shit. You know what I'm saying? My wife, my shit, and you still fucking touching my shit as if it's yours. Well, then, you know, that's the problem with niggas, because white folks obviously ain't having these kind of problems. They do, but not to the extent that we are having them. There's so many niggas out here taking care of other nigga babies that don't know. It's a crying shame.
Yeah, there's a lot of that going on, too.
I know niggas laughing about it behind niggas' back saying, man, I got that bitch pregnant. That nigga take care of my child and don't even know it. Best friends.
Yeah, it's a lot of shady shit going on out here.
Hell yeah.
And it's getting
Worse.
Worse, yeah, cause
It's getting worse.
Cause we definitely headed into sex, money, and drugs. So
Yeah.
them two things there.
Yeah. Bro, nah, this is good shit though. I'm glad you recorded it though. Hell yeah, I need this shit. Cause that damn song I'm in there writing, bro, I really need to finish that shit, bro. Cause that shit fucked them girls up yesterday. I said, y'all waiting on white folks to buy this man book, tell y'all about it. And that's fucked up. How many white folks gonna goddamn buy a book telling you about their ass? I was just saying, I know that ain't what your book's saying, but I'm saying, like, it ain't their job to buy no book like that. You know, these bitches claiming they conscious and shit. But you know what? I think I'm glad I went to social media, bro. And I'm glad I stayed on that bit. Because I can tell you right now, when I get right with my money, I kind of know this dude got in touch with me from, honestly, bro, he been helping me, these foreigners. And it's this guy, bro, at Rap. He got in touch with me. He's from Britain. And he told me, bro, you remember I told you that. He said 7 steps you got to take there's 7 steps you got to take to get to this to get to the money on YouTube. And I'm kind of getting the gist of what he mean by that shit, but it's gonna cost a little bit. So that's why I said I ain't even gonna put a lot of attention in that shit, but I'm gonna take little small measures of steps, bro, and see how that work. But here's the thing though, bro. They up to something on social media. I could tell they finna do what you said. They finna put streets and avenues on social media. And the social media that we all used to, they finna get that to the niggas. But they finna come out with a new social media that's gonna be only for their ass. You gonna have to have some money to get on that shit. Cause they said that YouTube done got too ratchet.
And they have.
They have. They sure have.
Yeah, you know they.
Cause them girls will cuss you out on that, bro. They don't care if you white. I done seen some of them cuss their bosses out and get away with it. Them black women, they do got power, like you said. They just don't know how to use it.
They use their power in a masculine way.
Yep. They got it though, and the problem with that is they know they got the power.
Oh yeah.
They know they got the power, especially the one to take care of their pussy and shit. Oh, they know they got the power. They talk to me like, nigga, I already know you can't tell me shit, nigga. And in their eyes, you ain't conscious unless you're a millionaire.
That damn show backwards as hell.
Yeah, that shit don't make no goddamn entirely no sense. Talking about one of them talking about they preacher talking about like my preacher said, Jesus was rich walking around with all them bags of money. Hell, he gave it away. If that's the case, if you gonna look at it like that. But honestly, carrying around a bag of money, walking from here to Atlanta, don't seem like you rich to me at all. Shit.
No damn. I don't remember Jesus walking around no damn bags of money.
Me neither, bro.
I
don't know where they get that stuff from, bro. That's how you know they just listen to their preachers. They don't be reading that Bible.
There's some shit they just wrote in there recently because they be rewriting that motherfucking book
all the time.
So I'm like, I ain't never read no shit like that.
Ain't me neither. That's why I stay in the 1911. I think that's what they call it. I don't read no other Bible but that Bible. If I do read one, I read that 1911.
I ain't never heard no shit like that.
Hell no. Shawty talking about we walking around with bags of money, and her preacher was white.
Yeah, I think they really using money as a distraction for people because they don't want people to be prepared for the shit that's about to come. And see, what's about to come is people's judgment. And so what they done did is they done allowed you to people to get distracted on money. And money, sex, and drugs, to where that's all you focused on. So when this judgment come, I don't think it's gonna be no lining people up and shit. I think your judgment is being decided. Like when this waveform hit or this portal open, your ass is gonna get sucked to your portal.
You
gonna go where you going. Just like they talk about the this Mandela effect. Like, okay, the Mandela effect hit, but everybody continue living their lives. But people like, what the fuck happened? You know, how shit changed and didn't nobody know it. It's gonna be that type of scenario.
Exactly. But it's a problem with this time though, bro. This little experience that I went through. This right here didn't just prove to my family, but it proved to the family because all of the hypocrites and the Christians and shit, even the ones that had nothing to do with this, had literally changed their life, bro. Because every single person got back they goddamn they karma ASAP, like immediately. That shit wasn't happening before 2020, but after 2020, bro, when people started doing nasty shit to folks, they started getting it back in return, like immediately. And them had 2 people in their family keeping their whole family up, bro. And what she don't know that I know is them people died out of nowhere, bro. They just died. And one of them was pretty fucking young. And they died, bro. So they main source of income is dead. So yeah, bro, like people are getting karma fast as hell. And matter of fact, a white lady was talking to me yesterday on the phone, and she said it was that portal. She said people can't do what they used to do no more. They think they can, but it's another thing that's got me puzzled, bro. I noticed one nationality who are not worried about money at all, even though they got it or not, and that's white folk. I'm telling you, I don't know if it done got to the point where everybody realizing they don't need money like that. I don't know. But the only truly people that's really stressing and worrying about money is niggas.
Oh, yeah. I totally agree.
For real.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Like, they the only one that's trying to goddamn think that feeling they on the come up. Which I can't. I have to say these the white people that's into this crypto shit. They worried about money too.
Okay, yeah, I figured it was that online shit. That's why I don't hear nothing from them no more, because the white people done started going online.
Right, they worried about money too. You know what I'm saying? And again, like I say, I think this shit is all distraction, keeping you from getting prepared. Like, what good is it to have money if your ass wind up in a concentration camp? What good is it to have money if you possibly running from fucking zombies? What good is it to have money if an asteroid is about to hit the planet? Like, what good is it to have money if you got all these different variables and shit taking place right here all at the same damn, all at one time. Like, how
Yeah,
is money gonna benefit you?
yeah, yeah.
Cause I
And
don't
that's
hear nobody talking about, well, they trying to get money so they can build some kind of underground bunker.
yeah. Ain't nobody
you know,
saying that.
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I don't hear niggas talking about they trying to get money to do that. Cause that's what white people do.
exactly, exactly. That's exactly what they doing, bro. I don't like I said, and I'm over here in the hood, bro. These niggas is struggling, bro. When I tell you, some niggas like the women that's at the hotels. And the reason why the women like their job is because the niggas like it too. Some niggas want their woman to do this shit. One dude fucked the girl. I ain't know what was going on. I ain't know nothing about nothing. But one dude fucked the girl, and the girl left, and I was still over there at the house. And the goddamn her boyfriend called and said, "Man, look, I heard what happened. I heard you fucked my girl, but if you don't mind, you think you can pay up?" I said, "God damn." Shit. And you know, buddy was like, "I ain't fuck his girl." I said, "Man, all he asked you was to pay him."
Yeah, that's some real nigga shit.
Yeah, I was like, God damn, this shit done got crazy out here.
Yeah, that's
So, and
nigga
to
shit.
see these women out here doing this shit, bro, and giving away kids and shit for drugs and shit, bro, this shit done got crazy. I mean, I remember seeing that shit when I was young. I didn't think I'd ever have to see that shit again, but that shit back and in effect, and it's why it's vastly more vastly now than it was then.
I
And
said
the motherfucker,
women is doing anything for money these days,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
People
yeah.
doing anything for money these days.
That's why I told you that girl with that black car. That's why I told you don't fuck with. Cause that girl, I know her backstory. That girl had a sad fucking life, bro. I know her mama, bro. We was on the street together. Man, her mama was on drugs so bad, bro. Her mama used to. She had three. It's three of them. Her mama used to give when she ran out of money. She used to literally go get her child and give it to the goddamn drug dealer. So that girl done been around, bro. She been fucking probably since 5, 6 years old. So her mind is fucked up. And it's a lot of our black females getting done in like that, bro. I didn't even know so many of them was getting forced into having sex at such young age, bro, until recently. I know a few people who had it done, but I didn't know it was so broad. I didn't know so many people, females, was getting done in like that. But bro, females be catching hell out here.
Hey, you know what? Women do catch hell, bro. That's,
Mhm.
that's the damn truth. Women do catch hell.
And that's
Cause
why when they get in that boss mode, that's why they act like assholes, bro.
yeah, cause men do be on that animalistic shit, bro. They
Yep.
really do. Niggas be on that animal shit for real, for
Yeah.
real. So women
Yep.
do catch it hell. Women
They
catch hell.
They do, bro, because there's a 14-year-old girl out here, bro. She real pretty. She look like she our age, but I know she 14. And I had to follow her a couple nights. And one day I scared her. But I was following her because it was other niggas following her. And I knew them niggas. And I know them niggas was trying to do something. And my pop chill with her, whoever they be staying with. And she told him. And she was like, nah, he just trying to protect you. But yeah, them niggas was out there. Them niggas old as my daddy, man, trying to fuck that little girl.
You sure I'm at? Niggas be on that predator shit, man. Like,
Mhm.
fuck, you get that attitude from black
Yeah.
men. Like black men gonna have to. They gotta step their game up, but we gotta kill these niggas off one.
Kill him one. Yep.
Cause that's
Yep.
just real. Cause like it, like like this is the thing when God brings judgment on the planet, right?
Mhm.
People looking for God to show up physically, not knowing that God is already here.
Here.
God is gonna be God is these all these divine beings that's watching all the bullshit take place on the planet. The
Mhm.
time gonna come for them niggas to snap, and they gonna snap, and they gonna clean up the planet.
Yep.
They gonna go on a destruction mode.
Yep.
These niggas just
Yep.
gonna start tearing up shit.
Yep. And I'm gonna tell you, when them white folk, every time they take their hands off us for a while and let us do what we want, they like when these niggas act like niggas.
Oh yeah.
Cause when they get ready to push that button on these niggas, ain't nobody gonna disagree. Cause man, these niggas that sleeping with these young girls out here, bro. These are men that everyone look at as respectful. You know what I'm saying? Like you wouldn't even imagine. You feel me? And I didn't. And when you put yourself in a woman's shoes, bro, and you think about that shit, and then this woman grow up and become a boss, that's why she be a fucking asshole. That's why she give a fuck about a nigga. Cause
Mm-hmm.
if night, go ahead.
Yeah, that's right. They see how men did treat them when they were young. Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Cause if it's 90 men, if she met 90 men in her life, and out of 90 men, she slept with 88 of them by force, yeah, she ain't gonna give a fuck when she get older. Yeah, that shit gotta stop, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
I got 7 sisters, dog.
If the
I didn't know
majority of
women
the
went through
men
that.
she fucked ain't had nothing for but some dick,
Yeah,
it's a bad impression to leave on a woman.
on a woman, bro. That's a fucked up, bro. That's fucked up because this shit in my head that I wish the God to go away. So I can only imagine a female that had to go through this shit over and over. Family having house parties and guests and shit, and your uncles and shit trying to force fuck you. And I done had so many females tell me they done got raped by their uncles. It don't even make sense.
See that type of shit right there.
Mhm.
That type
So
of
hell.
shit right there.
So how the hell we gonna change the culture, especially when most of the world is listening to black women and the black women are pissed off because like you taught me. That's what I told that fucking teacher in New York. And that's why I told that motherfucker you was the dominant teacher over all them motherfuckers because one of the main things you said a black man is supposed to build a woman up and take care of the woman, help this woman, make this woman the best, the queen she need to be.
Right.
Them motherfuckers ain't hearing that shit. They gonna do it for a price.
They worried about being the kings.
Yeah. They still want her to be. It's crazy because they claiming their country, but they still want her to play the woman like in the Bible. Sit there and say nothing. That's why they so mean, bro. That's why these black women mean the hell out here, bro.
It's a lot. I think it's a lot of shit that done played a part in this
Yeah,
to the black woman
yeah,
becoming what she became. Yeah.
yeah, man. Yeah. And that's why I keep continue to fight for my son and stay on the path with you because out of my whole time on social media, that's one of the two things that I see that they respect. Well, I know they respect it before they tell me they respect it because I can see it in their eyes. You know what I'm saying? Me fight, you know what I'm saying? They love that shit, bro, because for a long time, bro, I was getting gang attacked by certain women, and they was trying to make me confess that I didn't want my child. I just wanted to create on. Finally, a psychic or somebody came around and said, "No, I just looked at the dude reading. He don't give a fuck about that woman." And finally, I got out of it. They left me a fuck alone, and they started helping me out. I just don't want my child around them because them folk crazy down there. This one, he'll have eyes. Shit. And I done been through that, bro. And I used to pray and I used to cry and all that shit, man, when I was a child, wishing my real parents would come around and save the day, but they never did. Because ain't nobody going to treat your child like you going to treat them, bro.
Yeah, that's real.
Especially if your girl is basically focused on fucking. And the vast majority of women in their younger stages, like my grandpa taught me, is basically just worried about fucking till they get 50.
Because who need to worry about fucking till they get 50?
My grandpa told me before he died, he was like a friend of me and my grandpa, bro. We were cold like friends instead of grandpa and grandson. He said, listen, because he was getting sick. He said, before I die, I want you to know something because your daddy too childish to teach you anything. And that's why I keep you with me. He said, don't get married till you 50. Because by the time 50 come around, everybody going to be enough sold their royal oats. They going to be enough fulfill that. He said, if you do it before then, it's not going to work out like it did back in our days. Because in our days, the reason why it worked out is because women didn't have equal rights. And we had to do that so we could afford the lifestyle. Two had to come together to be able to live. But now a person can live by themselves.
Mm-hmm. See,
So he said,
they done
yeah,
isolated everybody so that they can get your ass onto this motherfucking internet.
exactly.
Cause once they get people on the internet and get all your data transferred
Mhm.
over into AI, then they
Yep.
can come eliminate your physical self, and nobody'll never know because everybody isolated. And
I'm gonna
you
tell you
just,
who.
huh?
It's somebody you need to reach out to and you need to talk to him, bro. 'Cause I couldn't. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even know. I don't think he realized he that smart. 'Cause he never tried to be smart. But you and him, I think y'all pretty close, bro. My cousin, 'cause he told me this shit was finna happen back when I was still at TI. He said, bro, whatever y'all finna do, because you know he work in Dubai though. He said, whatever y'all finna do it. He said, because all of y'all leaders is living over there in Dubai. And I know because I have to protect them over there. I said, get the fuck out of here. I said, what's going on? But see, after getting with you and after hearing him, I think they finna test America by putting America on under assimilation, bro.
They finna put them on. They already got them on the simulation.
Yeah.
Nigga, ever since COVID hit, they been telling you it's an exercise.
Yeah, it is.
They
That's
been
why it's so dry out here.
they been saying it's an exercise ever since COVID hit. We on
I,
the
that,
live exercise.
I told a white dude yesterday that's rich, bro, got plenty of money. I know he do, 'cause he be bitching about $250,000 and shit. Like he lost it or something. But I asked him, I said, bro, have you noticed that y'all went, where are y'all? Because I see they women, they look rough and fucked up like our women. I said, where's all the women at, bro? He said, what you mean? I said, man, y'all ain't noticed since this COVID hit, it's not that many women. They looked at each other and thought about that shit.
The hell you mean it ain't that many women? Let me
Bro, it
see.
ain't that many women almost as if the motherfuckers is getting took it to a motherfucking island or something. 'Cause it's like I know a lot of fucking women, bro. But since I've been here, I ain't seen, 'cause normally they come through. And I can look online or either find them. The motherfuckers ain't nowhere to be found. And you know the women I do find are hoes. But the good ones, I don't see them motherfuckers no more.
Oh yeah, nigga. They in the house, nigga. You ain't. They
That
know.
was somebody said. They said they in the house. I said, I
Yeah,
hope so.
yeah, they. At least I hope so too, nigga. That's where
For
I hope
real.
they at. Shit.
I hope to God. Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Cause I'm like, shit, boy.
For
Like,
real.
I'm like, where the hell at? Where they at my damn self? But I'm like, boy.
Yeah, and he said what you said. He said they in the house. I said, I hope so.
Yeah,
Shit.
I hope
For
so
real.
too.
I hope so. Because I don't see them motherfuckers. And I know I was a nice guy. I didn't never disrespect women. Normally they'll check on a nigga. Shit, I don't see their fucking ass, hear from their ass or nothing. I see they men. Used to be men. But when COVID hit, all of a sudden the divorces came. And that was another thing that had me puzzled. These ain't the kind of women that divorce their men. Buy shit, bro. That's why I was studying. I tried to go over there, but that shit harder than I thought it was because they pay the same as here, bro. So basically, it's the richest country in the world, but it's about like America. You gotta know somebody. You know what I'm saying? You go over there, you gonna have to strive to get to the top too. And
Yeah.
plus, I got a friend that live over there, and he said, "Oh, it's poor people over there, bro. They just don't tell you."
Oh, I'm sure it is.
Mhm. So I can barely make it in America. More or less go to an advanced country like that and call myself and move up. So I just let that shit go. For real. But he told me all the directors, all the producers, he said it. He said their name, he said they all over there. And he said, I'm gonna prove it to you. From this day forward, you'll probably never see a good movie. And I haven't. I haven't really seen a real good movie. And ain't been no real good movies in a while. He said they left he said they left so fast that they just left the business to whoever was second in command. He said normally when you leave businesses like that, it takes you a while to find a replacement. But he said they just got the fuck out of here. And he said he asked one of them, and he said the dude really ain't. I don't know if he was trying to say the dude really ain't that smart enough, but he a billionaire. He said, but the dude said, "Oh, America finna go down. I got the fuck off and over there." He said that's all the dude told him. And he said we did it. He said the dude told him we did it. He said basically like it was just a test. It's just a test. We set it up like that. And we sitting back. Basically they sitting in Dubai with a telescope watching us to see how this shit happens. See what's going to see the turn of events.
Yeah, that I don't doubt.
That's why I thought they were going to sacrifice the whole America until I realized they might just try to sacrifice niggas. And on that thing I told you about, that count shit, bro, they keeping up with each head count of each nigga. And they say it in good words, and they say it in a educational way, but they say, yeah, they say something about, yeah, black people vastly control such and such part of the world. Like they basically talking to each other in codes. If they want to kill us, bro, I mean, when they want to do this shit, all they got to do is push a button. So they got enough of us working for them, bro.
Well, I agree with you on that, but I don't think they'll never want to truly get rid of niggas without having a replacement.
Well, that's the thing. You know, they say that chromosome that they need in a nigga, they found it in Mexicans not too long ago.
Yeah, they been found out that Mexicans was 75% African. Right? They been knew that shit.
And they said Mexicans could replace us. I don't believe it still, though. But even the creator, I asked him that when I asked you, he said something that you said they ain't going to be able to do it. They going to try, though. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. Yeah, and, you know, that's what really pisses him off. Huh?
I said, well, they ain't did in all this time. I don't know. Unless we was invaded not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could have been invaded.
Something. They had like something down here with us. I know robots. Some of these niggas robots. I know that for a fact. But it's something like an invasion right now.
Yeah, it's an invasion.
I know for a fact, like, outside of the hearsay and the technology, I know for a fact they watching every nigga like a hawk. But certain niggas, they really watch it. So, you know, I know we under the scope. Yeah, and for us to be under the scope. I was
listening to a dude on social media a while ago talk about he was an agent and he know for a fact that certain bloodlines born on this planet, they watch and monitor your every damn move.
Told you I used to talk to her at the White House. She said it, bro, and I know she a big dog in the game. Some of y'all didn't come over here on no slave boat. Some of y'all was already over here.
A lot of us was already over here.
She said that. So I told you my grandma was a Moor, the one that on my mama's side. So I knew what she was saying, but hell, and that's why they always want to know my teacher. They used to. They don't ask me no more. That's how I know they must have somehow found out about you. And they already watching your ass. Probably when you dropped that book. You remember after we dropped that book, I ain't heard no more about that shit. Before you dropped that book, they used to ask me all the time, who your teacher is? What organization you working for? Who your teacher is? What organization you working for? They even got on my paperwork. Like, I still ain't even signed that part. Who your teacher? What organization you working for? So they said the knowledge that we be saying, that shit ain't in no books and shit. Cause one time somebody was saying I was dumb and just fabricating shit. I said that's impossible, and they said why it's impossible. I said because the brain don't fabricate nothing. If something is being said, that brain done seen it somewhere somehow. And I said, and if you think I took it out of a book, then go find the book and bring it back. And they came back to me like a couple of months later and said, you're right, that shit's not out there nowhere. But the shit you saying make plenty of sense, and it's actually kind of helping other motherfuckers, scientists and shit, get their shit together.
Yeah, like these motherfuckers, the European make shit so difficult. And shit really simple than the motherfucker. I don't listen to these niggas. I listen to these niggas talk about Leonardo da Vinci and all that shit. Every time about how he was, he was breaking down I might have forgot the terminology for it. But he was breaking down some of Leonardo da Vinci paintings and shit like that. But they was also showing how they was able to do stuff. How Leonardo da Vinci always included the damn circle, square, and the triangles in his paintings and shit like that. And they was going through all these mathematics, this and these different numbers, this, which the number is a huge importance. And not saying that the numbers is significant, because the numbers are significant. You know what I'm saying? Because the numbers come to is the logic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the numbers is the physical light, and so. But the thing was, he was doing all this mathematical shit and learning like how to do this. But when he decided to go over to the creation of it, they made it much more simple. I'm like, that's all they had to do in the first place. Like talking the numbers, like was one way of looking at it, but the simplest way is to figure out was the simplest way was to figure out your shapes and just start with your shapes. Start with the circle, start with then go with the square. Create the circle, create the square around it, then start drawing lines through it. Like the shit was not it's not as complicated as they wanted to make it. You know what I'm saying? Like they like, oh, this shit they had to be given this information from some super aliens or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfucker, it's not that complicated.
It ain't. It ain't, bro. And I'm gonna be real with you. I can't remember if been meaning to tell you this, but shit, I always forget and I don't be wanting to explain it, but I think it's telekinesis or one of them. When I astro, bro, God showed me how easy it was to do it, and bro, I can do it. And before he showed me, bro, I thought it was magic, but it ain't magic, man. It's numbers. That's all it is, and it's about you getting your true vibration up. Not like how man talk about get your vibration up, look good, smell good, and don't do shit to you, none of that shit. I'm talking about your real vibration, where you can actually feel the energy around you. And man, if you could time it right, bro, and if you could focus the energy, like when you meditate, when shit starts spinning, you're supposed to get to a point in your meditation where you can control that spinning part. And if you can, that's when you can make shit move. And when the creator showed me that, bro, I know it's the truth. Because one day I was vibing so high in my meditation, shit was falling off the wall. Them laughed at me because they was in the studio, and I said, man, I think I just floated. And they said, nigga, they busted out laughing. They was all high back there. And they said, what was up? I said, I'm serious, man. When I woke up, my legs hit the bed. They said, nigga, your legs or your head, your ass and your legs was up off the bed. The nigga was cracking joke, but I was being serious. You know what I'm saying? But for real, that shit I know for a fact. When God showed me that, I was like, wow, if this is that easy, everything in life must be easy. And he said, yeah, it is. They making it hard. And he said that's the secrets that they withholding from y'all. I knew that too. I knew it was deeper than people try to say the secrets they holding is the world end. No. I knew it was that other shit. I knew it was that. He said, like all them apps that we made, everything that they made, Radiation Machine, all that shit came from us. So he said, basically he was trying to say they was moving shit with their mind back in them days. So they was truly vibing high. Yeah.
Nigga, like when they like I was watching this documentary one time, like they really now trying to come out saying that the ancients knew how to use sound to create it, and so what they been knew this shit. That's why they transform music the way music is today, cause they know it's transforming shit. It's the music or the sound is transforming the human body, like it's transforming the mind, all that shit. But anyway, so they were showing like how sound once created the mountains and created terrains and shit, and they were using it by using sand. And so they were vibrating this sand, and the sand will start stacking up, turning into different shapes and shit like that, mountains
Yep.
and all kind of shit. And I'm like, okay. And so they were showing how, but that goes to show you that the shit is not as complicated they were thinking it was. It just niggas just knew how to get together. They knew sound. They knew how shit was able to. They was aware of their motherfucking surroundings. It's awareness, bro.
It's awareness, bro, because the girl I said she'll be good for you. When she was talking shit to me, she called me a reptilian. She don't like me. She think she got me and Chris. She said you a reptilian, nigga. That's why you can sing. That's why you can make all them noises with your mouth and shit, motherfucking reptilian. That's what she was saying. Yeah, online, bro, trying to make enemies and shit for me. I don't even answer her. I don't say shit to her. Cause I barely know her. And I don't know, and she ain't got no reason to hate me so bad, bro, because she ain't even on all my social platforms. So I know she working for somebody.
Man, you got, yeah.
Yeah, she called me a reptilian, man. She said you making all them fucking noises, nigga. That's why you able to do all that shit, man, because you a fucking reptilian. Damn. That's what she said. Told me that the other day.
But to say that you a reptilian, that goes back into the shit you said earlier about people evolved from dinosaurs.
Yeah.
So I actually heard a study back in the day when I was doing heavy research about people evolved into dinosaurs. And I mean, well, dinosaurs evolved into people, but they also showed that people existed with the dinosaurs. But
yeah.
It's a group of dinosaurs that evolved into people.
Exactly. That's the part, though, in history, bro, that it's something about that area. I know exactly what you're talking about. I read it, too. That's what had me puzzled. But I did some research on that. It's something about that ain't right, bro. Because when you go further back, it's like them people, the people that was there that was existing with the dinosaur, it's like it's some missing books or something. Because it's like they only in one window of time. And I was like, that don't make sense. Because especially with the way humans populate. And you know what I'm saying? And the way it looked like them, they 1 minute they there and the next minute they ain't there. You know? So it's like, what the fuck? There's something off about that, though. I did some study on that shit. Something was off about that shit.
And that's gossip. You guys be sure to hit that star button and that favorite button. You know what I'm saying? This year I will be dropping a lot of podcasts. So, and I will be getting into a lot of stuff this year. So go ahead and hit that star, that like button. You know what I'm saying? Hit the favorite, go on and subscribe so you can get ready for some of this content we're going to release this year. Thank you.